If you were wanting a review on the Epson EcoTank 2980, then stay tuned. You won't want to miss this video. Hey, what is going on? The printer guy here. And in this video, I'm going to be unboxing, setting up, and reviewing the Epson EcoTank 2980. If this video ends up being helpful, please make sure to like the video. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. Now, what we get in the box is, of course, the printer itself. You are going to get some ink bottles. Your 502 black ink is actually pigmented and the colors are dye-based. Very interesting with this printer, and that is actually going to give you really good depth of color. We'll talk about that more later in another video. Speaking of other videos, there are going to be video links down in the description below. Also, there are video chapters on this video, so if you'd like to skip around, you can. All right, so getting right into the setup of the printer, we are going to be plugging it in, and at this point, we can power it on. Now, what we need to do initially is go through the prompts and various different setup items. I would jump right into downloading the Epson Smart Panel app immediately because this is going to be the easiest way for you to set up this printer. The Epson Smart Panel app has so many different options, and you will ultimately get a QR code to actually download this app, or you can go directly to your app store, whether you're using Android or Apple. Now, you also need to agree to some different terms, go through some different prompts, and ultimately you will get to a screen that will allow you to set up a new printer or a new product. So the app will actually prompt you all the way until the point where you are setting up completely to where you can print, and it will help you set up Wi-Fi as well, which is really, really nice. This is one of the prompts that will get you connected to the printer directly via Wi-Fi, but that's not the entire Wi-Fi setup process. You'll be setting that up later on in this prompting system. So the first thing we're going to be prompted to is the ink installation. Now, I'm going to be doing a more in-depth video on installing the ink on this printer. However, in this video, I'm just going to be doing a pretty brief and quick tutorial so that we can get through this setup process and I can give you the review on this printer. So what is the difference between the Epson EcoTank 2980 and let's say the 2800, because these are the 2000 models? Well, you are going to get some different features. So for example, the EcoTank 2980 does have automatic two-sided printing as an entry-level printer. The 2800 does not. You also have pigmented ink versus the dye-based black ink, and so that's actually going to give you much more vivid photos when we're printing photos, and you could see that in the print quality test video that I've done on this printer that is linked down in the description below. Another aspect of the differences between these printers is you have faster printing speeds with the 2980 versus 2800. You have 15 pages per minute black and 8 pages per minute with color versus 10 pages per minute black, 5 pages per minute color with the 2800. So faster printing speeds, higher quality prints with your pigmented black ink that does mix in with those other colors. You also have the automatic two-sided printing. There are some other features as well that this printer has, but that's going to be a lot of information. Instead, I'm going to be leaving a link down in the description below for the Epson EcoTank 2980. So you can check out that link, check out the different features, and you'll actually be able to compare to some other models as well. All right, so when you're filling your ink tanks, you want to make sure that you are filling all the way to that top line. Once that is complete, you want to close everything up, put away your ink bottles, and begin the initialization process. This is going to take a few minutes, and you can actually print off a test page or a print quality page. After that, you can move forward to installing the Wi-Fi on this printer. These are some of the different home settings that you have on the printer: maintenance, scan, copy, all of those things, and you can actually print off a print quality adjustment page so that you can see if you are actually printing up to standard and you're actually ready to print. But right now we're going to move forward with installing Wi-Fi. Again, this app is going to prompt you into all of the different things that you need to do to connect to Wi-Fi. Very simple, very easy for you to do it yourself. But basically all you're doing is selecting your Wi-Fi network and inputting your password. And once you've done that, the app is going to do the rest for you essentially. There might be some other prompts, of course, but once you've entered the password, you will be able to connect the printer and simultaneously also connect the printer to the Epson Smart Panel app through Wi-Fi, so you can begin Wi-Fi printing. Now, this printer is able to do Wi-Fi, air printing, and also USB printing directly. So you have a lot of different options when it comes to printing from various different formats. Now, when we look at the Epson Smart Panel app, it does resemble what you would have on the printer's home screen, but it's laid out a little bit better. And there are some other options that you can go a little bit more in depth on. For example, the scan settings and the print settings, which would probably be the most important. Let's say when you're printing photos, you can get really in depth with the different settings that you would want to do. You can also do document capturing and some other things along those lines that would really be helpful for you when it comes to actually having some more versatility outside of your printer. So the 2980 actually has a printing technology that is advanced for what it is. Compared to the 2800, it has a precision core technology versus a micro piezo technology. All that means is that the print head system is going to be far more advanced and is actually going to give you higher quality prints, that quality of the 3000 or 4000 models. Now, to get a general understanding, the 2700 EcoTank was the first lineup in the 2000 models. Then you have the 2800, and now you have this 2980. Those last two numbers really are different offshoots of that same type of model. So you can have the 2950 and it's going to be pretty compatible or pretty similar to the 2980. So you saw the rear paper tray. It does have a 100 plain sheets of paper capacity when you're using other types of paper like cardstock, which this printer can print on, and photo paper. That is going to be limited down to maybe 25, 50. Roughly, it's going to be half or 25% of what you can do with plain paper. Here we are printing off a test report to make sure that all of the colors are printing the way they need to. You can also scan this to make sure that the scanner is up to your standard. You have standard sizes across your paper tray and your glass scanner. 8.5 by 11, generally speaking, is what you are going to be able to print on, and maybe a little bit longer, maybe a letter size or legal size is going to be your max. So at the arrow, that's where you want to place the corner of your paper when you're scanning. And you can see here, pretty standard, no ADF, automatic document feeder, which is that scanner that's able to scan multiple documents at once. You would have to upgrade to the 3950 in order to get that, and so you're going to be paying a premium because you have those additional features. Just to give you an example of the different Epson EcoTanks that are out there, the newer models, you have the 2980, the 3950, and the 4950. As you go up in the models, you have more features and higher quality prints. You also have, of course, a higher price with that as well. And pricing can change, so please check the links down in the description below. Now, these are newer Epson EcoTank printers, so they will be reviewed on this channel in the future, so make sure to subscribe to get those reviews as well. I have been reviewing the Epson EcoTank lineup for years now, and one of the features that I really was impressed with on this 2980 is the accessibility to the maintenance box. There's no screw in place. You just simply pop this out and you're able to change out your maintenance box. That's really nice. If you're not aware, the maintenance box is what collects all of the excess ink and is actually able to keep your printer running for a longer period of time. So you want to be aware of this. There is a setting in the printer that will allow you to swap this out, and I also have a video on how to do this as well. You can find that video down in the description below, along with all of the other videos and products that I've been talking about here along the way. Overall, I'm very impressed with the new Epson EcoTank lineup. I look forward to reviewing the 3000 and 4000 model. The upgrade in quality, the upgrade in features, and all around the general usage of this base level Epson EcoTank printer very much makes it worth it to either upgrade or purchase for the first time. Hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, please make sure to like. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching until the end of this video. I handpicked 2 videos that are here on the screen for you to watch next. Also consider subscribing to this channel. There's so much helpful content for you if you're a printer owner, and it's just good to have a resource like this for you in the future, whether you're dealing with a printer that's not printing well or you need more printer recommendations. So I look forward to seeing you again in another video.